Hey friends, welcome back. I'm Ryan Frank, and this is the KidMin Word. We are in the book of Acts, and boy, it's been a great week so far, and I can't wait for the next few days. Let's pick up in Acts chapter 1, verses 6 through 8. So when they had all come together, they asked him, Lord, will you at this time restore the kingdom to Israel? And he said to them, it is not for you to know the times or the seasons that the Father has fixed by his own authority. And I love this, verse 8. Are you ready? But you will receive power when the Holy Spirit has come upon you, and you will be my witnesses in Jerusalem and in Judea and Samaria and to the end of the earth. I love that moment. And I love it because it is so deeply human. I mean, the disciples, think about it. They've just spent 40 days with the risen Jesus. 40 days of kingdom conversation, 40 days of resurrection appearances, 40 days of being taught by none other than the Son of God himself. And their question is, okay, when are you going to fix everything? And I don't say that to mock them or belittle them. I say it because I understand it completely. When things are uncertain, we want a timeline. When things are hard, we want a date. We want to know, God, how long is this season going to last? We want to know, when is relief and help coming? And what Jesus essentially says is this: that's not your question to ask. Your question is not when. Your question is, where am I sending you? Right? Now, I've been there, just like you have. A few years ago, Beth and I were going through an uncertain season. And there was a lot of change happening in our ministry, in our organization, at home. And I kept finding myself asking the same question over and over again. Lord, when is this going to make sense? Lord, when are things going to settle down? When are we going to find our footing again? And here's the thing. I was fixed on a timeline, right? I wanted a date circled on a calendar. I wanted someone to tell me, hold on, Ryan, it's only going to be harder for another 4 months, right? Just get through these 4 months and everything's going to be good. And I remember one evening we were sitting at the kitchen table after dinner. And Beth looked at me, and she said something that I've never forgotten. She said something along these lines: Ryan, I think you've been asking the wrong question. And I remember looking at her thinking, what are you talking about, right? What do you mean? And she said, you keep asking, when's it going to be okay? But I think God is trying to answer a different question. I think he's trying to show you what you are supposed to do right now. In the middle of this, right now. Not later, right now. What are you supposed to be doing right now? And that hit me so hard because she was right. I was so focused on the when that I'd completely stopped paying attention to the what. I was asking a timeline question when God was asking a mission question. And that's exactly what happens right here in Acts 1, verses 6 through 8. The disciples wanted to know, when are you going to restore the kingdom? And Jesus redirects them to where? Jerusalem, Judea, Samaria, to the ends of the earth. He doesn't answer the timeline question. He gives them a mission, because the mission is what matters. The mission is what will get them through the uncertainty. Now, friends, is it possible that you are asking a when question when God is trying to answer a what question? When will my team finally come together? When will the church start valuing children's ministry the way that it should? When will things slow down enough for me to breathe, right? And those aren't bad questions. I'm not trying to dismiss them. but they might not be the most important questions right now. The better question might be, what is my Jerusalem? What is in front of me that I'm supposed to pour into right now? Who is in my ministry in this season that needs me fully present, not just counting down until things get easier? My friend, you don't need the full timeline. You need the next step. And the Holy Spirit is going to give you the exact power that you need for that. We just read about that power in verse number 8. The power of the Holy Spirit. Friends, I can't wait to see you back here tomorrow. Have a great day. Remember that you are loved.